Alright, good afternoon everyone. Today is Thursday, May 31st, 2012. Let me first go over the results from the live trading room. We are plus 4 ticks on the ES, minus 4 ticks on the NQ, and flat on the YM. We did have a few trades this morning. I'll go over all that in just a minute. What I do want to say now is if you want to take the free trial with CFRN, it comes with 5 business days in the live trading room in the morning and all the indicators that you see here with the charting platform that you see here. Alright, for 5 business days you get that. To do that, you go to www.cfrn.net/apply. If you are on the free trial and you want to become a partner, you should have an email from me with an offer, a current offer, in your inbox. That's if you've been on the free trial for a couple of days. If you do not and you want the information to become a partner, just send an email to support@cfrn.net. That's support@cfrn.net, and I will get you the information. We have a partners meeting tonight, as we do every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You have to be a partner to get into the partners meeting, okay? So we highly encourage everyone who wants to become a partner, who's thinking about becoming a partner, take advantage of the offer that that was sent to you, and get into the partners meeting tonight. All right. Now let me go over the trades that I took. All right. There were a bunch of trades. I didn't take all the trades that were there this morning, of course, but I did take a few of them. Let's see. We started out right here. I missed this first trade right here. It was a short. You see down here we had bearish divergence, tested the BBC, gave a down close, and it moved down. Over here, again with bearish divergence, tested the BBC, gave a down close. I did take that one. I got some profit out of that. You can see it happened again. Over here we lost the divergence. I'm just looking for more divergent situations. Right here there was bullish divergence. The MA1 was above the BBC. The BBC is this green line. The MA1 is the other line on there. Price pulled down, tested it, gave an up close. It didn't really go anywhere. That one would have stopped you out if you didn't move your stop to break even after a couple of ticks. It rolled over and tested the BBC here. Gave a down close with bearish divergence, and it went down. Over here, right here where we had bullish divergence, the MA1 was on the wrong side of the BBC. All right, right here it was on the proper side. The MA1 gave a bullish cross, price pulled back, tested the BBC, gave an up close, and moved up. Let's see. Over here, the cycle was moving up, so we didn't have any opportunity right in there. Same thing right here. I took a long trade right here. Now, the cycle was moving down. This wasn't the best trade to really go long on, but I took it, and I got stopped out. I got stopped out of that trade for minus 8 ticks. Let's see, we had some bearish divergence in here. I missed this one, though. I think it had too many bars above right there. That's why I didn't take that trade. There was bearish divergence again over here, but by the time we got the down close, the cycle was blue and headed up, so I skipped that one. I did take this trade right here. I ended up getting a break even on that one. Let's see, there were a couple of opportunities in here. The price pulled up, tested the BBC with a little bit of bearish divergence right here. You see? And it gave a down close, and it moved down pretty swiftly. Right in here, we never got the up close until over here. There were too many bars under the BBC. Over here, we had bearish divergence again, tested the BBC with a down close. And this over here was the last trade that I took. I believe it was right at the close. We had bullish divergence, tested the BBC. When I say tested the BBC, I mean price moved away from it and came back down, touched it, and then closed back in the direction of the cycle portion of the slingshot. Okay, and that's where I got long. I got long there, and I took some profit on that trade. That got me back just about to break even. I exited up there somewhere. All right, and that was all the trading that I did on the NQ this morning. There were other trades that transpired in the break, and while Dwayne was just speaking. All right, right in there was one. Right here, I'm just pointing out the divergences so that you guys can see them clearly. Alright, that's pretty much it for the divergences. Now I'm going to just circle the entry spots. Alright, the down close right there. The up close, it would have been this up close right here, so you would have had to endure a little bit of drawdown on that one. The up close right here on that one. All right, so the down close there, the up close there, and the up close there. And that is it for the NQ this morning. All right, the YM was running right alongside the NQ pretty much all day. It was doing pretty much the same stuff. You can see right here, in almost the same places, the trades were triggered. All right, almost the same things. We didn't have the divergence there, so sorry. We lost the divergence on that last one. Right in here, though, we had some bullish divergence, and the test of the BBC was right there. Let me blow up the YM so we can look at that quickly. I only took one YM trade this morning. Oops, nope, it looks like I took two YM trades this morning. One was a break even, and one was... oh, there was just one break even. That's right. Alright, well anyway, let me go over what we had. We had bullish divergence right here, tested the BBC, gave an up close. Bearish divergence over here, tested the BBC, gave a down close. It did it again in here. Now, right here, there was a news event, so this wasn't really tradable. I'm just going to skip. This one right here was tradable, but from here to about right here was not really tradable. Okay, you can see all the bars here between 942 and 943. It moved really fast on the bad news that came out this morning, the Chicago PMI. Let's see, in here it was going right down into a weekly trading zone. Nevertheless, you had bearish divergence, a pullback test of the BBC with a down close. Over here, you can see I marked these up. Bullish divergence and bullish divergence test of the BBC with up closes. Over here, tested the BBC with a down close. Right here, the cycle was starting to creep up on it. Again, right here, but this was going right into the zone, so I wouldn't have traded anything in there. Anything right in this area right here, I wouldn't have traded. I did take a trade over here. You see it drop down here without pulling back to the BBC until the cycle was no longer divergent. For those of you who are partners who have been listening to me when I was talking about the green turning into the brown stuff, there were some opportunities right in here where the green turned into the brown. And on the way down, there was one opportunity right here where the green turned into the brown. Right? Green turned into the slope of the brown. If you were paying attention to that and watching that, you could have traded that and gotten into here pretty easily. Anyway, the trade that I did take was over here. We had divergence right here. It came up, tested the BBC, gave a down close. I moved my stop to break even once price got down below the MA1, and it came back and stopped me out at break even. All right, it got pretty choppy in here, and I did not trade anymore. Let's see, green turning into the brown right here could have gotten you into this move up. All right, again right here, green turning into the brown. Though it was near the top of the move, the green was turning into the brown. Over here, the green turned into the brown right there for the move down. It did it again right there and right there. Okay, that's definitely worth looking at if you have the ability to trade that. It's definitely worth looking at. Okay, I ended break even on the YM. Okay, on the one trade that I took over there, I ended break even. Now here on the ES, let's take a moment to look at this. I took a few trades here on the ES. I took this first one, and what you see here in numbers are the total points that were available in each trade during the live trading room this morning. Okay, that's each trade that actually set up during the live trading room this morning that I took. All right, this one right here I didn't actually take. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right here was the first pullback to the BBC. I shorted there, and I took 2 points out of that, I believe. Yes, I did. I took 2 points out of that, and excuse me. Actually, I took 9 ticks because I had made a mistake earlier and lost 1 tick. But either way, I took a couple of points out of that. It gave a total of 4.75 points. All right, if you'd have stayed in the trade to the very end, which is pretty much impossible. But it gave a total of 4.75 points. So when Dwayne goes through all of all his videos that he's made on the blog, and he cuts it in half. That's about right. Okay, now right here, it pulled back up to the BBC. I didn't short it right here because it was going right into the weekly trading zone. It gave a total of 1 point before it turned around. I think if you would have shorted right here, you would have stayed in it all the way down to here. All right. Either way, I did not short into the weekly trading zone. I did try to go long when we got a bullish cross and price pulled back down to the BBC right here. I did go long and I lost 2 points, so I was pretty much at break even. I think I was plus 1 tick. Actually, that's exactly where I was, plus 1 tick. I had 4 contracts on. So I was plus 1 tick. Price dropped down 3. Actually, from here it was just -2. We don't have any number for that. It pulled back up here, and I shorted here again. Once the price got down, here, I mean this bar is deceiving, but once the price got down here, I moved my stop down to break even, and it came up and stopped me out at break even. Okay, it stopped me out at break even, and then it dropped 3 1/4 points from my entry. So far, let me just do the last one here. It then pulled back up to the BBC to test it again. Dwayne had entered on that one. I did not enter because I didn't get my order in the right spot soon enough. I would have actually entered over here. It went 1 3/4 points from that entry, okay, right down to the low of the day right here. And then it turned around and it went up. Obviously, you can see it went up and it pulled back to the BBC right here, and that one is still working. If you had gotten long in here, you would have been getting long in here probably 275 right in that area. All right, you could just call it, I don't know, you could call it 1303 just to make it an even number. 1303 up to 1311. There's an 8 points available in there. So all in all, there was 4.75, 5.75, 3.75, 6, 7, 8.75 available in the live trading room this morning. All right, from the entries that I took, there were 2 points here, -2 points here, and I got a break even on this one. So that was my morning in the live trading room. All right, if anybody's got any questions about any of this stuff, you can email me at support@cfrn.net, or you can call me. Most everyone has the phone number. If you have any questions about the charts themselves, if you want to become a DT Pro client, you can call Bert and Leslie at Daniels Trading. The number there is 866-928-3310. All right, that's 866-928-3310. All right, I'm going to wrap up my recording here and